Y'all know who that is over there. Man, it me and Pop, man. Y'all know we over here on this couch, man. And y'all see the merch, man. Y'all support the channel, man. Reach out to us, man. Get you a shirt. Represent the channel. You had to stand on some business. The business you willing to stand on, we'll put on the back. Man, we got 2 good clips for y'all, man. Let's get into this good commentary.
Support your friends, fuck, man.
And if the shoe fit, wear it. Hey.
Single black female prioritizing gut health and protein intake. I can squat 250. I've written 2 books and speak 3 different languages. In the last 6 months alone, I've created 4 different applications and 2 different programs across the iOS platform. Not to mention, I started diversifying my financial portfolio at 23.
They don't care. They don't care. The only love language.
I just wanted to emphasize, we don't care, and I'm gonna let her go. I just wanted. That's all I paused to say is,
yes, sir.
We just wanted to emphasize,
We don't care.
we don't care.
That's
okay, so let the white lady cook, cause she about to tell you.
Let her cook. Let her cook.
But we don't care.
Let her cook. Let her cook. Let her cook. Let her cook. Let her cook.
Cares about is his love language and whether you are fluent in it or not. The only program he cares about is whatever program is making your ass tight, fit, and plump. Girl, the only time they care about you squatting is if you're squatting in the bedroom. Don't pretend like you don't know what I mean. The only books my man cares if I read are parenting books to make sure I'm not effing up his children. They don't care about your financial portfolio, honey. They care about your Instagram portfolio and how many pictures make you look like a hoe. Listen, I think you're a boss babe. For real, I want to beat you. But as cool as that is to me and other females, that's not what's going to find you, man. Not one that's going to want to keep you, at least. Because unfortunately, I know too many 40-year-old women that are childless, single, and also speak 3 languages and have written books who have no man. But you make a great escort. I'm thinking political events. I'm thinking the Capitol or spies.
Not now. Now, let's dissect that. Gee, okay. Now, when I tell you she was eating, and she done left 1 crumb. Because here's reality. And we said this in an episode we recorded earlier today. The most unhappiest demographic is 40-year-old women that are single and childless with no man. Men don't care about one thing that sister was talking about. They go to school and they get the yapping about all of that, and ain't none of that motivating no man to marry you, stay with you, want to be with you, reproduce with you. Men don't care nothing about that. I don't care about all that apps you done created. None of that matters if you probably going to be a shitty mother. You probably not going to be a good wife. I'm probably not going to have no long-lasting marriages. Why does any of that matter to me? Not only that, what do we do as men? We go off attraction. Ma'am, either you cute or you ain't. Pop, I've told you this on other episodes. Women need to get that about men when we look at them. You can talk about all the degrees and all the fly shit you done did. Either you cute or you ain't. And if you ain't, none of those things can make you be prettier to a man. Now, a man doing those things are more attractive to you as a woman. But for us as a man, if she's still not cute, she not cute. I don't care about none of that if you ain't fine. Now, all that's a plus if I think you cute. But if I'm not looking at you to find you physically attractive, I don't give a shit how many degrees and how many apps you created.
And you notice the lady she told her real quick, because she kept it real. She told what men are into and what men are actually looking at.
And we ain't looking at none of that stuff.
You know, we looking at everything else other than what you talking about. Because guess what? Your degrees and your accolades and position, that's
don't make you attractive.
No, it doesn't. That's
either
not
you're cute or you ain't.
That's not impressive to us. That ain't impressive to us. How you gonna treat our kids is impressive to us.
How you gonna treat me?
How you gonna treat me is impressive to us.
How you gonna be as a woman?
Yeah, how you gonna create this relationship?
How you gonna treat other people?
That's it. That's what we care about.
Are you a good woman?
That's what we care about.
Man, all creating all them apps and all that don't mean you no fly chick to hang out with.
Nope.
Okay. I have a video going viral right now, and unfortunately, some of you women in the comments are making me side with women, so let's have a chat. If you're my mom, keep scrolling. I'm not kidding. Please keep scrolling. The video is about the
sitting out on a Saturday morning and getting a bunch of chores done because my husband likes my opinionating power. All right, the amount of women in the comments saying, I cannot believe you have to do that. Baby, I don't have to do anything. Newsflash, some women like getting their guts stirred before the sun gets risen.
Talk to him.
You understand what I'm saying to you? Some women enjoy it. It's a win-win for me, baby. I get D-served to me on a platter. I ain't gotta lift a fucking finger. I don't even got to move my body from the bed that I am in. And shit is getting done around the house. Now, would my husband be doing that shit anyways? Absolutely.
I love this part. Come on now. Now, I crack this little joke from the very first Bad Boys with my wife all the time. Remember when Martin in the very first one wanted to get some to start the movie? And he was like, babe, come on, you know, I'm a better cop when I get some in the morning.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, I tell my wife the same thing. Like, my whole day go better. Like, I always tell my wife always ask me, what is it? I got more pep in my step. Just like she said. Her husband was going to get up and do those things anyway because that's what he does in a relationship normally. She just understands that he got a little more motivation to get up and get it done if I break him off proper, like.
Right.
That's all. But what I also want to point out real quick is, did you see she said that women in the comments was talking about you? I can't believe you have to do this. Do you see what I'm saying about TikTok and social media and what it's doing to our country? You got a woman thinking there's something wrong with her, giving her man some who she married and had kids with in order to give him a little more motivation to do things around the house that he was going to normally get up and do on a Saturday anyway. Why would you be hating on her? Oh, my fault. God forbid she actually liked the damn man she married. My bad. My bad. Damn them and they going to hell. God forbid she actually like the dude that she married and had kids with. My fault, Pop. I forgot. You ain't allowed to do that no more. You can't like the ninja that you laid down and had babies with.
Hold on. And check this. And you know what she said as well. She kept it real. She said, hold on. She said, unlike some of y'all, some women like getting their
tapped out.
They like getting their back blowed out in the morning before they roll up.
3 rounds of ground and pound like the UFC.
That she kept it real. She said, no. She said, no. She kept it real. See, I'm not like some of y'all.
I'm trying to get the tap out.
I like for my man to tap me out.
Huh? Tap me all the way out.
Look, hold on.
I'm cool.
Him tapping me out, that ain't just for him. That's for me too.
But they was hating on her in the comments section.
And y'all want to hate on the lady. Y'all hating on the lady because she enjoy having a husband. She enjoy having a family. She enjoy having that intimate time with her husband.
I watched the very first video. This is the response video to the very first video. So she was talking about the negative comments that she got in the first video. I watched the first one. So you watched the first one too?
First one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, and I thought that was actually cold. She even felt like she needed to respond. But I don't think she got too much left. So I'm going to let her finish. I thought that little ending was funny, and you know, I know dudes is being, you know, they being a little. I hope they cracking jokes. I hope they don't really. Okay, I'm gonna take that back. Some dudes literally do mean it's gonna be the nanny or the nanny. Let me stop acting like someone wasn't being for real, cause they was being for real. But one of the things also that I wanted to point out to real quick is that I don't know dudes in real relationships who know they old lady having a bad day who just be asking for box. Like, I don't know dudes who are that insensitive. Because, like, if you really in a relationship with a woman, if she really, like, having a bad day or whatever, and, like, she kind of unhappy and things ain't really going good, you already know you ain't finna get no good intimate session with your wife anyway. No. You already know all that really ain't finna happen. So most dudes that I know ain't even going into it on no bad day looking at it like that. You know, you go in the house and, you know, your old lady might be down or whatever. I don't know no regular dudes just like, oh, let me just whip it out. Most dudes I know is going in the house, oh, man, babe, what's going on, man? You look a little down. What's happening, mama? You know, talk
Yeah,
to me.
how
You
you-
know,
yeah, what's
how
going
you
on?
doing? What
Yeah.
going on? What happened? Like, how can I make it better? I don't know no dudes who just walk in and see their old lady having a bad day and then just be like, well, it'll make it better if you come in here and bend over. That's not real.
That ain't real.
Like most dudes I know that really care about this woman gonna go in here and try to figure out what's going on with her today and then let me figure that part out later. It might not even be today or the next couple days. Let me figure out what's going on with my wife first. Because that's more important than me trying to get down there because I already been down there if we married, obviously. So
Yes,
what women was
yes.
in her comment section acting like they just know
Hey, but-
dudes
but
who
it-
just
it's
bust
so-
up in the house like, yeah, I don't care you having a bad day, girl, get naked. Come on, man, stop that. That is not real relationships. These women be living in a whole nother stratosphere on that internet. They be playing out here. They be playing out here on this internet. Let me tell you what they need to do. They better stop playing on Miss Aurel's internet. That's what I'm gonna tell them, Debo. Better stop playing on Miss Aurel's internet. That's what they better stop
Let me
doing.
tell you something. Do you notice?
And that's my grandmama, if you don't know,
That's
my
right.
daddy mama.
That's right. And you know, it's kind of funny because you know she let it be known though. She said, now if you got a man that you don't like that you don't enjoy getting it in with,
That's a you problem.
That's your problem.
That ain't like I said.
But
Why
she
I
let-
ain't supposed to
but
like mine?
She letting it be known, but I like getting it in with mine.
But look at these people. I'm telling you another thing too, Debo. I am convinced about on the internet, and I thank God every day that my wife don't never want to like make videos or do nothing. Is because you can't do nothing to be happy and positive without somebody want to bring
But
you
somebody
down.
want to bring you.
That whole video was
They
just
wanna
to
bring some
basically
drama.
say my husband like when I put a little sugar on him, and then he get on up, he can pretty much do anything I ask him to do.
Hold on. Say that again. Say that again.
That's all she
Say
was
that
saying.
again.
She was just saying that my husband like when I put a little sugar on him, he can get on up and get something done. That's all she was saying.
So what did the other lady say in the other video about when the girl making the reference to the fact about I got all these I can squat this and I did this app or whatever.
He don't care nothing about that.
That's my point. But hold on.
But that little sugar she put on him,
Come on now.
my boss, let me get over there and get these chores
take
done.
them to-
Let me go cut their grass. Let me go do all that. Let me go
take
wash
them
these
to
cars.
what the lady said about the love language. So you take them two and you put them together. So then this lady, guess what she do? She turned around, she realized, she said, hold on. My husband like it. If I'll go ahead on
And break him off a little bit.
and we be intimate in the morning.
Go and break him off proper like.
Hold on. So that's something my husband like. Hold on. So guess what? I like it too.
And guess
So
what we always say, right?
guess what we gonna do? We gonna go ahead and we gonna make this thing work. Why? Because that right here, let's just be real. Because that helps our relationship work better.
And I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna end it right here. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bust it wide open. And that right there gonna get everything I need this man to do for me. But y'all mad at me because God forbid I actually like the person that I married. It's me and Paul. We over here on this couch, man. We over here on YouTube. We just tell it like it is on TikTok. Y'all come check us out.